Alright, what up guys? This is Courtside. Today I'm going to show you how to download a current updated 2K18 roster on 2K17. But this is only going to work if you have PS4, so I'm sorry if you have Xbox One. I'll stop you here. It's not going to work for you. So anyway, once you get 2K17 up, you want to come down to options and features. It's a pretty simple way to download the system, and I'm pretty sure most of you already know how to use 2K Share, but if you don't, I'll walk you through it. So anyway, options and features. You're going to come over to Roster Creator, Create Roster. Now, as you're going to see here, I already have a few local files, but if you guys want to download the right roster, you're going to need to search for me. So you're going to hit triangle and search by online ID. Now you need my gamer tag, which is Zorro's Court. So that's ZORROS underscore. Make sure you get that underscore. COURT. So again, Zorro's Court. ZORROS underscore COURT. So after that, hit options, and you're not going to see the local files come up, but you'll see the actual roster come up. So this is 2K18 official ratings with rookies. That's what you want. So you're going to click X on that, and it'll download for you. And once the roster comes up, you can look through it if you want, but to actually save it onto your PlayStation, you're going to hit circle, save roster, and then just name the file, and it's yours. But anyway, I'm just going to go through it with you. So all these overall ratings that you see are the actual overalls in 2K18. Those were available to me online. However, all of these other ratings were not, so I had to go off all the statistics, and I used a lot of Basketball Reference, especially for their like close shots, mid-range shots, three-point shots, all that. But I think it really helped make it a lot more realistic, because I noticed that 2K often inflated close shot ability. So if you ever play against a computer, or even against other people, like, it's just really easy to get to the paint and make a shot, because I mean, it's once you get, I don't know, 3 feet to the basket, it's pretty much a given that you're gonna make it. I also I fixed some body types in this. Like, I don't know if you ever noticed, but Gordon Hayward just looks weird in this game. I'm just gonna go to his body type real quick. Like, his shoulders were always just too long, his body was really lanky, and it didn't look right, but fixed him up a little bit, gave him his real weight, and he looks a little bit better now. So as far as like other bodies that I changed, like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid are two that I've changed, because Embiid's listed at 7 feet, and 2K uses all like their listed ratings, listed heights, not real heights. And Joel Embiid's one of them. He's listed at 7 foot, so he was 7 foot in the game. But I changed him to 7'2", make it a little more real. Ben Simmons listed at 6'10", changed him to 7 foot. That's his real height. Kevin Durant's another big one. He's notoriously listed at 6'9", but I changed him to 7 foot. Karl Anthony Towns, he's listed at 7 foot, but he's actually shorter than Jahlil Okafor, who's 6'11", so I changed him to 6'11". So anyway, to ensure the roster was as real as possible, I ran this through a series of simulated my leagues, and what I noticed is a lot of the tendencies that 2K comes up with are very, very inflated, and so I just kept tweaking those and running through another simulated my league until like finally the stats would match up with their real life stats, so everything that they would do seemed realistic, of course. And the way I downloaded this roster initially, because this has, as you can see, all the rookies like Donovan Mitchell and like up-to-date trades and free agent signings, is I downloaded, same way I'm showing you how to download this roster. I downloaded a roster from Embrace the Pace, which, if you don't know who he is, he's just someone who creates draft classes and rosters for people to download. And he created a 2K18 roster, but when 2K18 came out, he jumped ship from 17 and went over to 18. So what we were left with is just kind of stuff that happened over the offseason. Like, Dwayne Wade was still on the Bulls. The rookies weren't really updated. The ratings didn't really match. So I went through it. I changed up everything, changed some animations, obviously, added in all the trades, as you can see, Isaiah Thomas. But yeah, I fixed a lot of animations too. Like I'm a Sixers fan personally, and there was like a lot of jump shots on the Sixers that just didn't look right. Like Embiid was one of them. Robert Covington, sorry, was another one of them. JJ Redick, I think, didn't really have that realistic looking of a jump shot. I know I changed Jamal Murray's. Devin Booker was another one, and there was a few others as well. I also played around with like coaching settings too, just because like the coaching settings were very plain. Like everything was just neutral, offense, average tempo. But obviously, there's some teams that play faster than others, and there's some teams that play through their star. So I just kind of changed those things up a little bit. I didn't want to go too heavy on the coaching changes though. Like I didn't take out any of the coaches that got fired, because like I ran into the problem of trying to figure out who the assistant coaches, like, because often the assistant coaches would take the head coaching job, and I couldn't really find out who took the assistant coaching job. So I didn't really mess with that, and it's just like a smaller part of the game too. So I didn't think it was that important. But yeah, I've also played this game against other users. I've played this game against the computer, and I really think it's like the most realistic 2K that I've ever played personally. And I've had a lot of fun playing with it, and I think you guys would really enjoy it too, especially if you don't have 2K18 or just don't have access to playing it at the moment. It's definitely something to check out. But yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter too, at CourtsideFila. That's all one word. That's Courtside, PHILA. I like to talk a lot of basketball there. I talk 2K too. It's all fun. There's Devin Booker. I changed some like gear and stuff too. Like some of them just didn't have the right gear on. All that good stuff. But yeah, that might be it for me. I'm gonna run through the rest of the roster. Let you guys look at the ratings. There's Durant, as you can see, I changed him to 7 foot. Oh, I actually tweaked Curry's jump shot too. Like the motions of it looked fine, but I think it was just a little slow in the game, so I changed it from like quick to very quick. But just the little things that help this game feel like a lot more realistic. So yeah. Definitely check this roster out. I think you guys would enjoy it, especially if you don't have 2K18. And again, you can follow me on Twitter at CourtsideFila. That's Courtside, all one word, PHILA. All right, thanks for listening, guys. See you later. Hope you enjoy the roster.